Rob Bentley and Sandy Golston with you after a big win for Ferris State, 109-60 over Lake Superior State, and joined by the head coach of the Bulldogs, Kurt Westendorp. And Coach, got to be really pleased with the way your team came out, shot the ball well, and really did it at both ends of the floor here this afternoon.
Yeah, they played with a ton of energy right from that tip, both ends of the court. I felt like we ran the floor really well when we got those stops. We were able to turn it into some of those transition opportunities. And then our ball pressure was one of the best games we've had all year long. I think we forced 22 turnovers. Did a pretty good job of making them just feel a little bit out of sorts. Trying to speed them up to make them play a little faster than they wanted to play, and it all kind of just clicked together for us today. Obviously,
you got some great contributions up and down the lineup, 6 in double figures, but really anyone you put out there really made some valuable contributions for you and got a lot of playing time here for you this afternoon.
We did a good job of playing as a team. We really shared the ball. Looking down there, I see 34 assists. That's got to be at least close to a school record. I don't know if it is or isn't, but it's got to be close. That's something for you to look up tomorrow. But that was an excellent job of sharing the basketball, kind of executing within the offense, and just kind of taking, again, what the defense gave us. We played a little bit more free-flowing and not so much where we just kind of tried to isolate on like one or two things that we were looking to score on. We kind of opened the offensive playbook a little bit and just kind of let them play a little more. And I felt like we played with a lot of freedom. And again, you shoot the ball really well when you pass the ball really well. And we passed the ball really well today.
How excited were your kids to be just back here at home and had a great crowd here at Wink Arena for this game today?
There was a ton of people in here. I'm still looking at the sheet and I see 987 is listed attendance. I think it might even be a little more than that. So it was a great job by Big Rapids coming out. We've had a lot of high school teams that are here. I know we got alumni, that brought out their high school team, and they're going to play a game later today. It was just excellent to see this building packed, nice and loud, and I'm glad we gave the fans a lot to cheer about, especially when you hit that 100-point mark. That kind of tends to get the crowd off their feet. So that was cool to have us hit that shot and get over the century mark.
How valuable was it for a lot of your kids off the bench to get some big playing time here in the second half?
It's really important. It's really important they get that game flow action because, everyone gets opportunities every day in practice, and we go against each other, and make each other better. But there is a little different, just a little bit different additive importance, I want to say is probably the best word I can give it, when you actually have that chance to do it in front of people, where you got to be going back and forth, where you got the officials lined up. So it was great for some of those kids to see the ball go in the basket, have a little bit more confidence in it. I got confidence in them. Whoever we put out is going to do a good job. And today they really did a great job, like I said, on both ends of the court. Like, it wasn't just the offensive end, but defensively, we did a really good job of making them a little bit more uncomfortable than we've made some of our opponents in the past.
Obviously off to the UP next week before you come home here for 2 more games in 2 weeks, but a long road trip here ahead, but nice to kind of go on that road trip after picking up some big momentum here this afternoon.
Yeah, you got to have momentum going up north. It's one of the hardest road trips that every team in the GLIAC has to make, is go over the bridge and try to play those 2 games back-to-back. And they're 2 really good opponents. I don't know the scores from today, but Northern has been doing really good, and Michigan Tech had a little bit of a hiccup against Grand Valley, but they got a lot of talented, senior-laden team returning, 1 freshman in their starting lineup. So we know you always got your work cut out for you going up there, but I think this one right here is kind of nice for us to feel a little bit of that, like you said, that mojo, that momentum as we go up there, because those are 2 big games in the league race, because those are separator games. If you can win 2 games up there, that tends to separate you from the rest of the conference. So we're looking forward to the challenge.